Hello, happy people of Elite Fast Randomizer. Welcome to daily race of February 9th, 2022. Today we have a potpourri seed for you today. I am Captain 1977, joined by my co-commentator, Titan 84. Titan, how you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you. This is gonna be a really fun scene to watch.
Oh, yes. Potpourri was introduced in ladder a few seasons ago. If you don't know what it is, it's an open, all dungeons seed, get invulnerable and 7 crystals, starting hookshot, ice rod, activated flute, as you can see, and a boss ship with small key and big key ship. Pretty much it. So, what are you looking? What are you looking for today here this on this seat here?
I mean, the boss shuffle is the best one because we have no idea what bosses we're gonna go up against. The ice rod does help there to start with because you're not gonna get a Trinex and oh no, I have to redo all this.
Exactly, and yep, and we are underway here. As we're gonna start down Lincoln House, we find the Moon Pearl right away.
That's the honest we can have.
Yep, and you see there, Dragonite using that flute right away. Go ahead and head down to the dam while Scruff is headed to the Uncle Escape.
Yeah, the starting with the activated flute is making a lot of different paths available. And we get a stun press of full magic. That will be useful.
Pretty nice to see. We got tier 1 triple of 5 rubies, so not the best triple, but not terrible. And Dragonite getting very lucky there, finding some bombs under the water right away. Can probably go ahead and, yep, straight over the mini Molderon Cave with that hook shot in hand. Can be able to full clear that.
Yeah. And just a 20 rupee in the boomerang chest. Oh, a shovel on the uncle. Happy digging. So, Scruff is going straight for that shovel. Don't blame him.
Oh, there's a mushroom. Oh, there's our first small key. Oh, a swap small. That's an important one. As this is all dungeons and we have to do every single dungeon in the game.
That is one of the hardest keys to find if you are not locating it.
Oh, we get a
Oh.
fire rod on the digging spot there. Early
That's really,
Tridex?
really important.
Early Tridex, anyone? But yeah, maps and compasses will not be shuffled. They will be in their dungeons. It's just the keys that are shuffled. So, you're going to be looking for, when players pick up that compass in the dungeon, you're going to see them switch to the map so they can figure out which dungeons they need to be in. Dragonite, go ahead and take that hook shot right up the Death Mountain here.
Scruff is doing the rescue first. Which in the blind is okay when you have the hook shot, but not fantastic. What is that? Add a bunch of hard pieces.
Half magic's nice, but not quite progression just yet.
Uh-oh. Stuff Ninja is having some trouble with the cabbages.
Take a look at Spec Rock here. We got 10 arrows on the top. Floating Island's just gonna have a small key for us today.
Yeah, Spiral Cave without boots is painfully slow. Now, Scruff needs to be careful here, because everything here deals 100 damage.
Not taking any chances there. Just go ahead and that way. Oh, single rupee and Spiral Cave. Not worth it. Unfortunate.
Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, at some point we're gonna go to... Oh, that's a hammer!
There's a hammer on the bottle vendor.
And Dragonite is not happy because he could have used that hammer up on the mountain.
Yeah, that is good. Here's our first look into Kakariko at the well. 5 rupees, 10 arrows. Well, that's our first big key to here. Oh, well, and flippers. So, we could be going up the mountain here pretty soon here.
I have a feeling both of these owners are not gonna be happy that they left Kak Village this long. At least after their first trip up the mountain. That is a small key on the floating island I didn't see before.
Get even more money there in Blind Self. And the 10 bomb pack.
You know what? We are a mirror away from full clearing swamp once we get to the Dark World.
Absolutely.
So let's see. Scruff Ninja is now going to the dam. So, for those newcomers here, this is Potpourri. So, we actually start with a hook shot, the flute, and the ice rod. The flute was activated from the start, which is why you see people running around so much. There is a full boss shuffle, and just the keys, the small and big keys, have been shuffled. The maps and compasses are in their respective dungeons.
I need just bounce there on the library. Take a look at the race game here. Oh, there's our glove. That is our Dark World access already.
Yep. And I am reminded that, yes, Swamp is not entirely full clearable. Chat reminded me that we don't have the big key yet.
Bleedable, but not full clearable. How about that?
Yeah. I am curious about that mushroom, because we have the flute to turn it in.
We'll see where Dragonite decides to go next. We are going to the Dark World. Meanwhile, Scruff is going to take that path over to the Ice Rod Cave we have not seen yet.
Yeah, Scruff is betting on not much being in Kakariko.
There is our
Eight,
Dark
eight,
World maps. We got Great Pendant Swamp, Pendant Ice Palace, and Thieves Town. So 3 Light World pendants.
red crystals up in Turtle Rock and in Skull Woods.
Okay, so that means 3 regular Light World crystals. Okay, First look into Hype Cave here. Got a small key to pod. That's 1 of 6. A small key to ice.
We still don't have the mirror to enter Swamp, but that is the one key we still don't have access to. So let's see, we have the closet task for Mr. Scruff here. Big key to Dark Palace, that's nice. Small key to Dark Palace, yeah, that's okay. And the powder. Now please turn in that mushroom.
Yeah, no reason not to turn in the mushroom now.
You've already seen an early fetch quest shovel give you the fire rod.
Yep, and here comes the mushroom turn in.
Which is interesting. Dragon Knight never went to the uncle. So he didn't get his shovel. Nor fire rod.
Just bombs there on the mushroom, so. Yeah, be interesting to see when Dragon Knight decides to go to the uncle, get that shovel, get the fire rod. And we are digging up this whole ground here. Oh, we get a bow for our troubles though.
It would seem Mrs. Scruff Ninja is taking absolutely every check you can get before going to Kakariko Village.
Okay, there's bombos. Could be needed later.
Yes, we have a fire rod, so it's only for dungeon access, but still, it's good to have. Dragon Knight having decided that those flippers might lead to something.
Not there.
That is also one thing. Mr. Scruff Ninja can actually do Magic Bat now. As he's going through Kakariko Village. I think he was... Oh!
Flipper's absolutely needed for that. That is the myths on Zora Ledge, so that is a good find for Dragon Knight. So both runners finding equally good items, just not at the same time. So we're getting really good information here. And Zora is gonna have a big old heart. I love you too, King Zora.
I don't.
You don't? Oh.
But usually he camped me, so... And the one time you don't go to him, oh look, he has the hat. But that is our myths.
So that is both Dark World access there. We got Hammer, we have myths. Where do we go now? Ice Palace, anyone? Ooh.
Dragon Knight can't because he doesn't have a fire source.
Oh, okay. Fair. Okay, Dragon Knight turning in that mushroom. Does not know that the powder is in the eastern area, so it's gonna save scum that. And we are going back up the mountain to Hera. Mitz and Han came to start that mountain as well.
It makes sense. Hera still has a map and a compass that could be locked in the basement. But we are getting a magic bat check.
Kick back. Curses us with 3 bombs today.
And Scruff is gonna go down and very soon get his glove of the race game, and then he also has Darkhold access.
Yeah, like Desert Small. They're in Super Bunny Cave. And see the medallion we need to open up to the rock is Quake. Vanilla Quake.
That's vanilla.
Okay, so for those of you just joining us, Potpourri is a mode where it's small key, big key shuffle. It is full boss shuffle. Thank you for posting that in chat. Yep, and you start with the hook shot, the ice rod, and activated flute, and it's all dungeons.
Luckily, we already have the Swamp Smoky, but those Castle Tower keys are probably something they want to find decently soon.
Yeah. Yeah, since we already had the ice rod, we're going to consider that the Castle Tower keys are the ice rod hunt for today, because they can literally be anywhere. Okay, first look into the back of Escape here on Dragonite's side. Ooh, there
Ooh,
is
that's
the
a mirror.
mirror.
And a book on the man under the bridge.
And again, both brothers finding really nice items, just not at the same time. So we got like one set of items on one side, we got another set on the other side. So, yeah, this is proven to be very nice seed here as Dragonite decides, I got the mirror now. I'm gonna go back up to Death Mountain and I'm gonna go to Hera and get that Smoky up floating island.
Scruff Ninja going for his mitts. He's gonna be happy to see those. And as our runners are gearing up here, please do give them a follow. They are giving us a lot of entertainment here tonight, and they do deserve a bit of follows.
Ooh, there's our first battle in base vacation Hera. You should see a Hera out here from, yep, Dragonite. Unless you
Or not.
mirror. Oops, I think that was accidental mirror there. Or,
Yeah.
here we go. Sets it up. Not quite.
I think he has. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna. Okay, he's gonna take a 5-0. And Scrufflinia is gonna come up here with a book.
Okay, so we get to look at the ether tablet here. See what we have on it. You have a hammer dragonite. You can use it.
Yeah, arrows don't do much to hardhead beetles.
Okay, that works too.
Unfortunately, I missed what was on the tablet.
There's a big key to swamp on the ether tablet, according to chat. Thank you.
Ah,
Thanks
thank you.
to our tracker, Jinxie Girl. Keeping us honest. And there is the compass. We have. Oh, it's just a Boldorman arrow today. In case you didn't know that when you collect a compass in the dungeon, if you open it up, it will tell you what boss is at the end of the dungeon. So
That is an item in the basement. I don't think either of these are gonna come back for that very soon when they get the key. Scrufflina might, because he is gonna come back up here for that Swamp Pig at some point.
it depends where that Smoky ends up being. So, okay, here is the
Yeah.
fight. One-eyed Moldorm. That's terrifying. There is
That's the
our
lamp.
lamp. Oh boy.
That's a little bit unfortunate for Dragon Knight, because now he's gonna be able to do the lamp locked stuff without finding that fire rod. And that just leads him further and further away from the uncle.
Yeah, but
Oh,
yep, man.
Dragonite. Sorry, Dragonite has the Cane of Burnout, so he can do spiking.
This is in logic. Have magic in hand, no problem. There's a Smoky to GT. Not the greatest thing, but it's fine. Looks like Dragonite is headed back to the Dark World here. Possibly headed toward the pod area. Maybe the pyramid.
I'm thinking
Oh,
Swamp.
or swamp. Yep, you are correct.
Scruffmania is missing the mirror and the Cane of Burnout from the back of Escape. And Dragonite is missing his shovel and fire rod from the uncle. There's a small key to Turtle Rock. We've been in here before. Yeah, we have.
Two turtle rock spawns there in Hookshot Cave. We're getting our first look into Swamp Palace here. Not having a sword against Argus here, or whatever boss may be here, is not too fun. So yeah, might not be Argus, as it is full boss shuffle. Oh, we have to wait to see when we find the compass.
Scarfinia has one key to pod. I don't see him going there yet. You need at least 2 to get through most of the dungeon, at least.
Yeah. About
Alright, we
okay.
got a second there.
How about now?
But
Ideally, you'd want to get that bow first as well.
yeah, I know, but he won't have enough keys to go all the way to the boss room anyway.
Yeah. Is
But
this the Ice Palace play?
this is Ice Palace without a sword.
Oh, this is a spicy play here at 25 minutes in. No sword.
No sword, no cane, just a fire rod and a hammer.
And a wing and a prayer.
And
that stealth was just showing his his disgust with that stealth wolf. So I'm gonna go ahead and take him out. And there we go. Get it the second try. That's fine.
some bombs in the first room of ice. So Struff is going to have to do Ice Palace the intended way within quotation marks. Having some bump issues there. And
Okay.
that's a silvers in the left side swamp.
Okay, so we'll see if those come into play later. Like if this is a Vitreous boss, that's a pretty easy boss kill. Like an Arbos Knights, it just made this a whole lot easier. Setting up for the bomb jump. Looks pretty good to me. Perfect.
Yeah, that's really, really good. Without the sword, lining that up is not that easy. Usually you have your sword to look at, but yeah, that's really, really good.
I'll just post that again in chat for those of you just joining us what Potpourri entails.
Yes, we do have a full boss shuffle, which means that there are 2 bosses of the same type somewhere twice, and the rest are ones elsewhere.
Oh, we get another Bouldarm here in Swamp.
Okay, so that means the Moldorm 2 arena will not have a vanilla Moldorm.
A big key to Turtle Rock shows up here in Swamp Palace. That will be necessary.
My apologies, I completely missed what the big key chest had from Scruff.
And Ice Palace, we have Helbasaur King as the boss.
Amazon on ice. Yeah, that's fun.
And one I know Moldorm is back here in the swamp. Yikes. Alright. Oh, a little bully there, but we'll take it down anyway. And oh, there is our flute.
So yes, even if we start with those three items, the flute, the hookshot, and the ice rod, they are still in the item pool. They just don't do anything.
Successful troll. Thanks, game.
And for those wondering about the logic, yes, the logic is that you have them from the start.
Yeah.
It does not require you to actually pick them up.
Yeah, so you can find like ice rod on Trinex if that's where it happens to be. It doesn't mean anything.
So far, Scruff Ninja has done a really good job of swordless ice powers.
I think gonna say right down Dragonite looked like maybe going to ice, but nope. Gonna go ahead and route up here to the hobo, I believe.
Yeah, because Dragonite doesn't have a way to get in through Ice Palace.
Right,
It's Fire Rod and Bombos.
And oh yeah, that too. Actually, it's about to get bombos here on the hobo.
True.
So maybe
No, this is the book.
Oh, that was the book. Okay.
Scruff Ninja really wishing he had the bow there, but he takes down the boss.
Oh, there is our first sword.
Wow, that's a place for a sword, alright.
That could be our intended first sword as well.
Yeah, because that is fully in logic.
Yeah, we're gonna get a look at what's the pyramid item. It's just bombs today.
Yeah, as Chad points out, that entire Ice Palace only giving a sword really is a bit of a downer, but Scruff Ninja is going to get his mirror now. Dragonite making his way to Catfish.
Catfish with the key to the pod. Okay, we got lots of pod balls now, and the pod big.
Scruff Ninja is going to the Mire Desert area. With that mirror, he can check a lot here.
And Bombos is useless in this mode as it is ether for Meyer.
So Mire and Turtle Rock have their vanilla medallions.
Yep. Yeah, that is correct. Yep. Okay. Dragonite gonna go ahead and check Sahashala here. Gonna feel kind of bad with what they find here, but get a little love from the old man. Check the back here. Find the map on the Tortured Desert. We are not boots locked for now. There's a pod small, the pod big, and the powder. Ooh, there is Cicada
Oh,
Terraria in the Desert Palace. Okay.
yeah, I think Scruff wanted to have that a slightly earlier going to ice, but he has it now.
So yeah, this is all they could do in there for now. There is our second bottle. No big key in hand, cannot complete the dungeon though.
Scruff still has Checkerboard Cave. And Dragonite is very logically going into pod because double bow, hammer, a lot of small and a big key. He can, with 4 keys, he can kill the boss and take everything but 2 items, I think.
Yeah. Well, let's just try next. Yep, he can complete this dungeon.
This is one of the few modes where you actually want the compass. Because you want to know, before you go all the way back to the boss here, what is it? And there is a risk that those 2 checks that he's going to skip have that compass. The Scruff Ninja is going to Swamp. Which will actually have his bow.
This will be his first bow. His other bow is on the race game. Has not checked that. There is a big key to Eastern. That is convenient location.
Wow. And a vanilla key, small key, of course.
And
It
there,
always has to be there. And by that I mean, there is going to be a vanilla small key to pod when you have keys.
I think that's a rule. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh.
So yeah, if he does the hammer jump here, he can get all of the items in the dungeon. Or he doesn't have to, and he just doesn't open the front door.
Hey, another sword in pod in the dark maze. Yeah, we still not located the compass. Of course, the big troll here is that the compass could be on the boss itself, so we won't actually know what the boss is till we beat the dungeon. Um, so yeah, we'll see how Dragonite decides to route this here. Could have went in the front door. Actually, he couldn't because he spent that small key um for the dark maze. So Gotta take the long way around here.
So, what we know now is that Dragonite, absolutely required, has to go to the uncle to get the shovel, to get the fire rod off of the shovel spot. Whereas Scruff Ninja sort of should go to the digging game at some point to get his other bow, as he is about to get his first bow right here.
Here's another Turok small key now. We're up to 3, I believe. And there is the compass. We got blind. That is completable.
I think both of our runners really, really would like those boots soon.
Yeah. We got Dragonite headed to the boss here in Pod, which we know is blind. We got Scruff headed toward the boss of Swamp, which we know is Moldorm, so let's have simultaneous boss fights incoming here. Pretty easy Moldorm fight, don't have to worry about falling down. That will be a completed Swamp for Scruff. That's dungeon number 2.
I think with the green pendant and the amount of keys he has, and a bow now, he is going to beeline it for Pod and Eastern.
Yep, and Easter Bicky being in Pod helps a lot too.
Yep, he's fully to 5, and here he goes.
Of course, blind in this room, not the easiest thing. As you got those spikes at the top there. Go ahead and use that cane to burn them just to be safe. Down goes blind. Pod is fully completable. We find the Quake medallion, which is needed for TR.
So coming out of... Scruff is going to Pod now, and he is going to full clear it because he has enough keys.
Yep, you'll find another pod while here in pods too. So
yeah, he has enough. He is going to have full access to the front and middle part of Turtle Rock. He doesn't have a big key yet. Oh wait, he does have the big key to Turtle Rock. They both do.
Yes. It was that swamp. Okay, Eastern Palace. We got Landmo.
So with 4 small keys that he... No, 3 small keys I think he will have.
Yeah, he's about to find his fourth one here on the arena ledge.
Oh, he has 2 here. He will be having 3 going through here. Remind me, how many keys do you need for full clearing?
If
Federal?
you can Turok, you can full clear with 4. You can clear it with 3 if you skip lava chest. And you steal the key out the pokey.
Yeah, that's probably a... Well, first you do Eastern because you get full clearing.
Yeah. Okay, we find the blue mail there in Eastern. Oh, and another sword there in Pod or Eastern in the big chest. So when Scruff comes back through Eastern, that will be his tempered sword.
So let's check. What do we need for no mode here? We need the Desert Palace big key. We need 2 Castle Tower keys.
And Deep Sound Big Key, and Meyer Big Key, and Ether.
And possibly boots if GT somehow locks one of those on the torch.
Yep, you're right. We haven't found the GT Big Key as well, so.
That will be useful, yes. So let's see, Scruff only has his fighter's sword. He has not gone to the back yet. But he does have the compass, so he knows. He has a compass, so he knows he can defeat the boss. And that's a very quick kill on Lamo with Silver Hearts.
And now we need Dragonite to go to Yako, get his shovel to get the fire rod.
He also needs to go to Desert to get his cane. Which he is doing right now.
Yep, we're gonna get the information about Meyer.
Now, Dragonite did pick up the Hyrule Castle key. I believe that was in Bob. That should give him an indicator to go towards that area.
See, Scruff decides to take that quick medallion right up the Turtle Rock.
Oh, he still has Eastern.
Oh. After Easter, let's see.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Well, he also has a backup pod.
And that too, sure. Yep. Okay. You guys said anything? Okay, so here is Dragonite's Gate of Samaria. But yeah, skipping Uncle here for Dragonite's really gonna cost him. It's
Yeah, and it's not just skipping the uncle because he's just gonna get the shovel from it. So that's just, oh, shovel, great, I'll do that later. It's not like he's actually going to find the fire up there. Yeah, he still can't do Ice Palace. He doesn't have a way in.
I remember where Scrap found the bombos. Mushroom, I think. I think it was the mushroom. They had bombos.
No, that was just bombs.
Oh, that was bombs. Maybe bat. I think it was fetch quest. Agina. Ah, yes. Okay. So yeah, Dragonite's about to find bombos here. Thank you, chat. So that could send Dragonite over to Ice Palace.
Which will be a quicker Ice Palace than Scruff had because King of Samaria really breaks that dungeon. He's not going to the castle. He's going... Yeah, Ice Palace.
It makes sense. You just got this, so. Okay, here is the hammer jump here on Scruff's side. Gonna find a sword here at the back, Master Sword. Dragonite about to get Temper Sword here in the Ice Palace, as well as there was that Hyrule Castle Swell we were talking about earlier.
Scruff is going into Eastern.
Dragonite not gonna bother with these guys here, just break them down.
There is one thing that surprises me, that both of our runners have completely ignored Thieves Town and the surrounding area over there.
Yeah, the village has been untouched by both of these runners. That is something. That is an interesting point.
True, you don't have the big key to Thieves Town yet. You might want that before you even go there. Dragonite, yeah, that's the king you want. That is a lovely shade of blue that little Goomba has on the Scorpion's side. As our runners are doing things that the other runner has already done, please give these people a follow. They absolutely deserve it. They are giving us a fantastic race here. And if I can ask our tracker to please give their links in the chat, because the bot seems to have not given me that permission.
There's Dragonite about to get their tempered sword. Just kidding. I know there was a sword in here.
Yeah, on the boss.
Oh, it's on the boss. You're right. Yep.
Wait, a simultaneous boss fights here. Safety fairy, always good. Lovely one cycle on surfing the side.
See where Scrub decides to go from here. He is thinking about it. Looks like this could be the Turtle Rock play.
Yeah.
Down goes
But
Bulbasaur and Ice Bell as Dragonite gets another pendant.
No, because Scruff doesn't have Quake. He can't enter. I think this is Spike Cave.
Yes.
No.
Nope.
Hmm.
Ether Tablet, maybe?
I mean, that was Big Kitty Swamp. Yeah, I think he's looking a bit confused. Yeah, it's Spike Cave. It's Spike.
You know, Dragonite finally rescuing the old man from the cave here. To take him home.
Scruff is gonna walk out of Spike Cave. Interesting choice. I think this is for the small key on the floating island.
Dragonite's gonna go ahead and get the big key to swamp. Be like, well, I'm not checking that for a while.
And that's not fun for Dragonite, getting that big key after going all the way to the top. Dragonite might open and go for the first chest in TR.
And you have 3 small keys. You can get pretty far in there without the fire rod, so we'll see what they decide to do. Could even possibly defeat Turok here if it's not Trinex. Oh, Scruff is gonna go ahead and get that small key at Fully Island.
Yeah, that is 3 items you are leaving behind in Turtle Rock then. GT Small. I don't think he checked the medallion requirement. Or does he have Quake? There's no other reason to go up here, right? Yeah, he does have Quake.
Okay, yeah.
That makes sense. So he can now clear everything except the lava chest. That's perfectly fine for him.
Yeah, you'll happily go ahead and skip Lava Chest here. Just a complete dungeon. I mean, if there happens to be an item in it,
This is uncanny synchronization.
I mean, there could even be the 4th TR small in TR. I've seen that plenty of times as well, so we'll see if this right side is going to have something, though, for Scruff, as Dragonite's going to have to skip it, though.
Also, it might be a vanilla boss in here. Trinex would not be fun for Dragonite. But that is nothing on the Fire Rod locked side.
Okay, well. So Ice Rod did stop showing up at Turtle Rock anyway, even though we already have it. Thanks, game.
In this mode, it is natural to leave single items behind in dungeons, but when you get to that last 10 minutes of the race and you are just, oh, where is that castle tower key?
Yeah,
You're gonna have a lot of places to go.
We have not found a single castle tower key at all, so yeah. Here's our look in the Mimic Cave. Just 10 arrows today.
And I think in terms of places and items that separate our runners is Scruff Ninja doesn't have his silvers from Dig Game. And obviously Dragonite doesn't have his Fireball. But I think that is the only checks that separates our two runners right now. The shield for Dragonite, not entirely useful. Have we seen
Nope,
the compass yet?
we have not seen the compass yet. Nope, I was just gonna say, no compass yet, so we do not know the boss. Could be here on Laser Bridge, could even be at the boss.
Could also be in the lava chest. Dragonite showing his experience there, not shooting a silver arrow, which would cause quite a bit of lag on that bridge.
There's a bottle with blue potion, 50 rupees. And there is the compass. We have. Is that Argus?
I think that was Argus, yeah.
Okay, so Fire Rod not needed for TR here. So everyone's still holding firm that there is something in GT, and we see an Ice Trinex because everyone loves an Ice Trinex, right?
That would be so cruel.
But at this point, there can't be many things in GT besides the GT Binky itself.
Leave some Binky.
See, some Binky could be, yeah. Is dungeon number 6 there for Dragonite? As will be dungeon number 6 for Scruff. A little trouble with the Argus fight here. Doesn't want to cooperate.
Finally, Dragonite is going to the uncle at 1 hour and 7 minutes. But remember, this is just a shovel.
And they have not been to the village of Outcasts either. So it could be Scruff's next stop with the Fire Rod in hand. Can complete Skull Woods.
That silver arrow! He was not happy.
Scruff decides to go next year. Looks like he is going to the Dark World. I'm going to do some mirror checks here, like K45, Popo's tablet. By route through Dark Cack that way through the south.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to the tablet and then gonna go the north direction for that. Which is effective.
And Dark Cross, I don't believe we've seen Dark Cross yet.
Nope.
So, well, there's sword number 4.
And just a 20 rupee on the Bombus tablets.
So forget what I said about Ice Valves being the first logical sword, because that was the first logical sword.
Yeah, and yeah, Dragonite realizing, oh, I have the Hyrule Castle key. Let's go down. But that is true. There is one check in Castle Tower that you can do without a key.
Yep, it's the map chest. It's this chest right here. And it is a small key to miner. Well,
No, that's in. So I meant the Castle Tower. You have one check
oh,
without a
you're
key.
right. Yes, Castle Tower. Yeah. Okay. We're still looking for that for at least one of them. So
Eventually, we're gonna need both.
yes. So Scruff is probably gonna get those silver arrows here off the digging game.
Yeah, and do not quote me on this, but there was going to be some change to some mode. I unfortunately can't remember which one, where they would always put the two Castle Tower keys vanilla, even
Yeah,
in Shuffle.
that
I don't know if this was this mode.
no, it wasn't this one. That was called Bad Keys or full all dungeon keys. Oh, there is the big key to Desert Palace. They're in Zelda Cell, so that is important.
And Scruff Ninja giving us some kind of pattern. But that key is very, very good to have.
Here is the only check in Castle Tower we could do at the moment. Is it going to be a key? It is a key. It's a big key to Thieves Town. Woo! So going to the uncle is really paying off here for Dragonite. As he now can complete Desert Palace and Thieves Town. And taking that big key right to Desert Palace can go ahead and complete that right away.
Fire
Yeah,
Rod was on Shuffle, which Dragon Knight picked up 4 minutes ago from the uncle.
Yeah, but Scruff's had that for quite a while now. So here is our first look also at the Breadsmith chain. I'm gonna go ahead and turn in our friend Jeremiah the frog. Gonna give us 300 rupees. Oh, 290 since he charges 10.
Yeah, so right now the likelihood of having to go. Oh, we haven't seen Sick Kid yet.
It's a kid with a small key to Skull Woods. Okay. Oh, and there is a cold stare in desert. Cold boss in a hot place. Doesn't usually work out too well, but we'll see how we do here. And just like
Very
that,
beautiful.
if you miss it, cold stares down. Gonna give us just
For
a
a
great
single
rupee.
Just a heart piece in the purple chest. Scruff Ninja looking for his portal.
So yeah, looking at our loadout here, it looks like the only thing that can be in GT that is required is the GT Biggie itself. As
That would be highly bad if the big key is in the vanilla room with a Trinex guarding it. That would be bad.
oh, big key. Oh, there is our minor big key in the C-shaped house as well. So that is all the big keys we need, except for the GT big key. Yes, there can be 2 land moles. Yep. 2 land moles, 2 mini Moldorms, or 2 Moldorms, which we've already seen in 2 Armless Knights.
So far, we have seen both of the Moldorms and one of the Lambos.
Unfortunately, Scruff's gonna enter thieves down here without that big key, as Dragonite will be able to full clear it in one go. Actually, I take that back. We do not have the thieves on small key yet. There,
Yeah, but you don't need that to clear to at least get to the boss.
right. Actually, they could just go right to the back. Dragonite could go right to the back and just defeat the boss right away if they so choose. Because boss shuffle, you do not have to blow up the ceiling to get to the light. The boss will just be waiting for them in the boss room. Oh no, not the port to rock small key. Oh no, that puts lava chest in play.
And our tracker is tracking very well today. There is Mocula in this down.
Oh, okay, well that's pretty easy fight to have. Thanks again to our tracker, Jinxie Girl.
So, what boss arenas do we have left that can have Trinex?
Yes, so I think Trinex just has to be in GT at this point because I don't think it can be anywhere else. Well, I guess Trinex could be in Meyer as well.
I think that's the only spot left for him, Meyer or GT.
Meanwhile, Scruff is going to go ahead and enter Skull Woods here. And there is the compass. Are we going to see the boss? We are not going to see the boss because it doesn't matter who the boss is. They can defeat any boss. And, vanilla small
Thanks,
key.
game. Thanks, game.
So helpful. And another minor small key. And Dragonite forgetting that you don't really have to do this in this mode, but that's okay. And there is the second Ice Palace small key. Again, not needed. Yeah, I believe Dragonite after Thieves down here is probably gonna do the Smith Chain and do all those mirror checks, and then eventually gonna do the shovel and then find the Fire Rod. So not too far behind here. Actually in a pretty good spot. Gonna be a little bit disappointed there, but
We have a second Helmasaur in Skull Woods.
okay.
So that means there is a item in the big chest of thieves now. We have gotten both the compass and the map now. As proof of anything, that Mothila is only difficult in the arena,
And
where we have Helicopter.
Helicopter, everyone's favorite boss, besides Ice Trinex itself. Or it's how you deal with Helicopter. You throw bombs at his mask. 5 bombs to break it. It's hard to stand still and use the hammer on this. Although Scruff is doing a wonderful job of doing that there.
Aiming those silver arrows is not easy, but he gets it. Oh no, Dragonite is going to Skull Woods without the fire rod. And yes, both our runners decided not to go to the Lost Woods at the start of the seed.
Yeah, I feel like the flute start really messes with their opening routes here, as they're not going the normal routes here. We're getting a pet check here on Scruff's side. So get your pet hype in the chat for some couch cash.
I did realize just one thing. The GT Big Key could be on the Lumberjack ledge.
Yep, we have not seen Lumberjack Ledge at all, so we'll see if that comes into play later.
Yes, I believe we have all the other big keys. No, we don't have Ice Power's big key yet. Nor Skull Woods.
Right.
But that is the last thing you want to see on that Lumberjack ledge. That big key is literally a quest item or a required item.
Here is Bumper Ledge. We got a small key. We're gonna go ahead and pass it up for now.
Yeah, because we don't have a cape.
But here is our Lumberjack check here. Finally, at 1 hour 21 minutes in, Lumberjack is
That's a small key, I think. So that cannot be Castle Tower small key. It cannot lock itself.
no.
However, the Bumper Ledge one can.
All depends where that cape is gonna show up here. And Scruff is gonna go ahead and take the north route through the Dark World here. Gonna take a look at Bumper Ledge.
So Scrufflinger needs to... Oh, he blind pulls it. So Scrufflinger needs to make his way down to the Hyrule Castle to get his... Oh no!
And yeah, the mirror, unfortunately, a little too low that I couldn't quite get into it. Gonna have to pull back to 3 and go back up to the portal.
So Scruff is gonna do Pyramid Fairy.
We're still on the lookout for that Ether Medallion to get in the mire. So we'll see if that turns up pretty soon. This whole scene has been without boots, so it's been pretty slow. And Dragon Knight is gonna go ahead and do the smith chain here. Probably gonna route it down and probably find his fire rod finally on the shovel. So we'll see what we got here on the Pyramid Fairy. Five rupees. And well, there's the Ether Medallion.
Yep. That makes Meyer full clearable for Scrub. But he is gonna go into Castle Tower now.
Yeah, it just makes sense since you're right here. Just mirror right to it.
Hopefully he goes into the proper Hyrule Castle as well.
Yes, as the Desert Big Key will be, as we know, it's in Zelda Cell, so gonna need that as well. There is that Big Key to Thieves Town. And he is gonna go ahead and go into the front of Escape here.
Right now it really feels like boots are in GT. We have checked so much of the world right now.
It feels like we've checked about just about everything, yep.
It would be ironic with boots on the torch.
And there's our bot is not working. So go ahead and give our brothers to follow. There are the links for you to do so. As well as my co-commentator Titan84 and our tracker Jinxie Girl. Thanks for Drosy to come in and fix that for us.
And a few range flashes from Dragon Knight as he picks up his fire rod at an hour 27.
Scrub picks up his Big Key to Desert Palace now. You can go ahead and go over to Dark Cross here. We're going to complete that out.
Yeah. And right now for go mode, we just need the Castle Tower small keys and GT Big Key.
Also, note there is a small key on Bumper Ledge, and if that is one of the Castle Tower keys, we need to find that cape as well. We shall see where that comes up.
Yeah, so this is a old dungeon seed. You absolutely need both of the Castle Tower small keys to finish this seed.
See where Dragon Knight decides to go from here. Yep, we're gonna go ahead and go. Skull Woods now with that fire rod in hand finally.
And Scruff Ninja is going for Mireclear. I think he is hoping to find... Oh yeah, he hasn't done Desert Palace either. And we get a bird toss. Yay!
Scarfbeard, a couple dungeons down here, has a little bit more information than Technolink or Dragonitis. We're continuing on here. Get some new checks here in Mire.
Yes, but Dragonite is very close behind. He needs to kill Hamakopter and get his ether from Pyramid Fairy, and he is catched up.
There is the compass. We have. Oh, that's Trinex. We found the Trinex in Mire.
Dragonite deciding to do a hammer Hamakopter, which isn't too easy, but he's doing it.
Yeah, just note that Helmut does not really do any attacks. He just kind of moves around as he's kind of bound by the room here, unfortunately. And there we go.
We got red mail in Mire. And to chat, if Dragonite checked the big town, Thieves Town big chest, no, because it doesn't have the small key.
Small key is somewhere outstanding, so not sure where that could be. These sound being independent, it could easily be a GT.
And this is most likely Dragonite going for Pyramid Fairy and his Ether Medallion. But those two Castle Tower keys still eluding us.
Not much going on here in Mire, unfortunately. We got two more checks here. I got Trinex and the bridge chest up here.
It would be... Oh, look, Sigalaro. It would be a little bit rude of the sea to put the boots in GT and then lock the Castle Tower keys behind the boots. Or even the GT big key.
Yeah, so Dragonite about to get the... Oh, where are you going with the bomb there? There you go. About to get their Ether Medallion for Mire. You see Scrub setting up that spooky action click there perfectly. There's Gold Sword in hand. Trinex is pretty easy.
Was it me, or did the necks go very slowly out in that map? Because that was a 0 cycle. Yes. which we've had from the start.
Scruff gonna go ahead and mirror. I'll check Desert Palace now.
Yeah, Scruff can clear both these down and Desert Palace now.
And as soon as Dragonite finishes mire here, we'll probably be headed up to GT. It looks like at this point both Castle Tower keys could be in GT.
Or boots.
Or even the boots.
I think the last thing the runners want to see up there is the boots. Because that opens up quite a few checks. They just want the Castle Tower keys to be up there and then just go. And of course the GT big key. But if they don't find that big key up there, they are gonna have to start going back, because there are quite a few single item checks that they have left behind. Dragonite, you're gonna have to be a little bit careful with that health now. Oh.
That is not a good death.
I was wondering, why wasn't there any beep? He's at 16 hearts, he had 1.5 heart, but no beep. I'm gonna have to ask him after the race if he has turned off the beep completely. Because that has put Scruff into clearing Thieves Town from going up to GT. Oh no. So, you remember that there was a small key on Bumper Ledge? That could be Thieves Town small key. Or either GT Big or one of our Castle Tower keys in Thieves Town. Big key. A big chest.
We have not seen the Hera small key either.
True. That would be almost equally as bad. Or you find one Castle Tower small key, and then the other one is just vanilla. Scorpio remembering that he doesn't have to blow up the hole.
And there are 2 other biggies out there as well as Skill Woods and Ice Palace. We have not seen those biggies yet as well. So those could be some locations to think about if you find those biggies. Yeah, and we have not checked the big key of Swamp, as we do have that big key as well.
Yeah, both runners are really hoping to find everything they need up in GT. Because if they don't, there are gonna be a bunch of solo checks they're gonna have to go back for. Scrub? It is gonna be quite neck and neck up to GT here. Dragonite maybe a minute after, but not by much.
Yeah, that really kind of put Dragonite behind a bit here because was at a pretty good pace, speed neck and neck, but that may have cost him a bit. But that is all dungeons completed for Scrub as we are headed up to GT.
Yes, Dragonite, that area still hurts in this boss room. So we are heading up. Do you think that we will find everything, the 3 keys we need up here? Or do you think that we are gonna have to leave and come back?
For the runner's sakes, I hope everything's a GT, but I'm sure Chad would like to not see that as just to continue the race a little bit more. But from a runner standpoint, obviously you want to find everything you need at GT just so you can complete it more quickly. But we shall see.
One of the scenarios we have is we find both Castle Tower small keys, but not the GT big, because that puts Lumberjack Ledge into play. That had a small key, and we still have Hera Basement and the Stone Big Chest. But Mr. Scruff Ninja Tuna is opening up GT at 142.010-ish. Starting Hope Room.
Oh, there's the small key. Oh, there's one. We have one Castle Tower small key. Oh, Dragonite is going back in the lava chest in TR.
That's a bit bold.
He's gonna do the right side of
Right.
because he does not have the fire rod. So yeah, this makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. He has three checks in here.
Go ahead and check the tile room right away because this is key sanity, and that's what you do in key sanity is you go ahead and check tile room right away. There is
no.
the gate. Oh boy, things just got interesting.
Things just got very interesting. I'm betting chat, just loving that. Lovely play here from Scruff Ninja. And
the
the
boots.
boots. So we have all of the boots checks. We have a cake check. We got quite a few checks left now in the overworld.
Let's see if the GT torch is gonna have an item here. Oh,
Oh
it is
my
a
god.
Mickey. Ice
Ice
ball. No. Oh no. Oh
Okay,
no.
okay. We have lava chest. What did we leave back here?
It's just a map. Oh.
So if Scruff Ninja counted that, he would have known he left a map there. Nothing in the Sulphur's room. Still need that GT big and a castle tower small.
Debug
But
that.
net.
See which way Dragon Knight decides to go on the GT here. Should go open first, I believe. Yeah. You can go for right here. That's the optimal play with the key sanity here. Oh, there's another big key. Oh, there is the GT big key. So we need one CT small key.
So Lumberjack is dead.
Oh, it's a
Small
small key.
key.
There
Castle
it
tower.
is!
There it is. There it is. Go mode.
1 hour, 46 minutes. Graph has entered go mode.
That must be a huge relief as you find that.
Absolutely.
And I mean, gear-wise, you got red mail, you got 18 hearts, gold sword, silver arrows. This is the fastest gauntlet you're ever gonna do.
You know, Dragonite about to find their boots. Be baited by the Bicky on the torch coming up here. Hey, at least they got the boots for some of GT anyway. And they're gonna have boots for Castle Tower coming up as well, which makes it a little bit better. We find Vitreous there in land mode 2 spot. Silver Arrow's gonna make that fight a little bit easy. Just gotta be wary of your arrow count going up.
You have 5 arrows here under the pots.
Yeah. We have 5 arrows here. Well, there are more arrows also in Castle Tower they can pick up later.
And a nice 5-drop from Wizrobe.
That picks up GT Big Key. About to find the second Castle Tower key here in Randall Room.
Let's go mode for Dragon Dance.
3 minutes after Scruff finds go mode. And Moldorm 2 will get another Mothula. The bosses weren't too bad today. We did find one trident. Well,
Nice shield pickup.
the boots were on the right side of GT in Compass Room. Scrub just having to remember after this fight here, gonna have to mirror out and defeat Castle Tower. Can't chop straight into Ganon just yet, as this is all Dungeon Seed. And down goes Aga 2. Getting those bonk strats up there on Scruff's side.
So Chad is asking where the boots were. They were in the compass room of GT. Ninja making his way up Castle Tower and goes without checking that chest, which is good.
Don't need to.
You have everything now. You really don't need anything more now.
Yeah, you're on 18 hearts. You got full armor, sword, silver arrows. Yeah, you don't need to check anything else. Scruff is about to enter Aga 1 fight here. Dragon Knight takes on Mothula on Moldorm 2.
We're gonna have simultaneous Aga fights, just one Aga 2 and one Aga 1.
See how many blue balls Aga 1 will give us today. Of course, the first one's always free. No blue balls in the first phase so far.
Knight having a bit trouble with his trigonometry.
second phase of Aga 1 not being so kind to yours. We've gotten 2, now 3 blue balls.
Go Saga 1.
We're gonna see both runners here on the pyramid. Just Dragon Knight still has to finish Castle Tower.
Some lovely dash strats here from Mr. Scruff Ninja. Interface war. Not getting the torch glitch isn't that big of a deal with Silvers.
Enough for a possible triple. There it is. Scruff. Gonna go ahead and finish this out. Just gotta cross that bridge there.
Get your GGs in chat. And Mr. Scruff Ninja Tuna finishes in an official time of 1 hour, 55 minutes, 56 seconds. In first place on the restream and first place overall.
GG's. We are now joined by Mr. Scruff Ninja Tuna. GG's to ya.
GG's.
Wow, that seed. Really.
It was a seed.
You'd think it'd be very nice, you get all these studied items. It's all dungeons, so you have to do everything anyway, and then you end up finding out, oh look, everything's a GT for my CT smalls, my GT big key, and you can find the boots in GT, and then just
Yeah, that just felt awful. I mean, I was glad to see the boots in GT, because that means everyone else had to slug through a very slow run, but I'd much rather have boots in a very easily accessible area, so everyone can enjoy going fast.
Yeah, then you go to the left side of GT, you find a big key on the torch, you're like, oh, I think I made the right play here. And he's like, oh, it's Ice Palace. Oh, no.
When I saw that before the GT pick, I'm like, oh, for Pete's sake, it's going to want me to go back to that Ice Palace big chest for the big key to GT. Because I was counting out the items. The only items left in dungeons. There's an item in Thieves Town big chest, there's an item in the Ice Palace big chest, and then there's an item in the big key chest of Hera. That's it. All the others were maps that I left, or compasses.
Yeah, finding that cape in tile room as well, because there was a small key on the
Oh,
edge.
yeah. Yeah, I marked that. As soon as I found the cape, I was like, do I? It could be, but I figure if that was like the Thieves Town small, that would have just led me on a wild goose chase, so I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah.
Well, we're saying here, Dragon Knight is now on Ganon and finishing.
Yeah, go, Techno, go!
So, you got your Fire Rod very early.
That was a surprise. I honestly was not anticipating that to actually pay off. Seeing that shovel off of Uncle and then going to find Fire Rod and Flute Spot, that was hilarious.
Yeah, Dragon Knight might have left that to about an hour 10.
Honestly, I don't think... I'm trying to think, aside from the Skull Woods boss and the Trinex and Meyer, Fire Rod wasn't really 100% necessary because we got early Bombos, which will let us go through Ice Palace just fine.
Yeah,
So-
unfortunately, he left his bombos until like 55
Oh
minutes. So,
no.
yeah, he had a bit of trouble with that. But Dragon Knight has now finished. Please give your GGs in chat for him as he finishes with an official racetime.gg of 1 hour, 59 minutes, and 30 seconds for a second place in the race and a second place on Restream.
Top 2. All right.
Woo!
And just to note, right behind him in third place, Robs finishes just over 2 hours, 2 hours and 19 seconds. So yeah, this seed was just not kind at all.
And
We are
welcome,
joined-
Dragon Knight.
Why, hello, sir.
Oh, there. Trying to get the mic to work. It's sometimes it's not. There we go. Huh?
So that was a seed.
I should have left this shovel at Uncle. Hey.
Guess who got the Fire Rod at like 3 minutes in?
Not me. I did get Titansmith's 20 minutes in.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, you were a bit ahead on the restream going into Dark World, but not having that fire rod was, oh god, when he is really gonna find that one.
Yeah, I was trying to save Village of Outcasts as well as Hyrule Castle for one big swoop, so I could actually speed up the late game.
Yeah, but both of you avoided Thieves Town area and Skullwoods for a very long time.
Yeah.
Well, I am racing against Scruff, so I know that I shouldn't be going there because there's a good chance he won't either.
That is true, yeah. I typically, in any type of key situation, will avoid Thieves Town until I've got both big and small.
Speaking of both big and small, how about that Dark Palace big key? Dark
Oh,
Palace small
gosh.
key, and then the Eastern big.
Yes, that was hilarious. I went over there without the big key to Eastern, thinking, alright, I'll just go ahead and get Pod out of the way, and then I'll dip into Eastern to see what I can find. And when I found that big key to Eastern, I was like, ooh, I can clear both of them. And I was like, wait,
Yeah.
I don't have enough keys for Pod, so I can't do a full clear. Oh, look, there we go. Small key.
That's number 5, yep.
Yep. Rated test. There's always a small key, a pod, and key said and a pod, so it always ends up being that way. So
There's always money in the banana stand.
yep.
So many mirrors in pods, and then the death in Meyer, and not having the fire rods going into TR first, and then just
Ooh.
finding out, hey, it's just Argus, and then finding Ether at the Pyramid Ferry. It was a seed. Let's put it like that.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
So when you went into Meyer, you were at 1.5 hearts, but you didn't have any beeps. Do you have them turned off?
Yep, always.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I hate those beeps, so I'll always turn them off.
I
Same.
completely understand you.
Sorry,
I just
Chad,
made
no
a
beeps
bit
today.
of a, yeah, I made a bit of a mistake there, dying on the way to the cutscene room, and then getting the mail in the cutscene room was kind of like insult to injury there.
This is
I should have just played it safe and used the powder, but meh. And then going back into, but finding the go mode castle tower keys both in GT is kind of dumb.
Oh, yes. I take it you also got the cape? Dude, how tempted were you to leave and go get Bumper Ledge?
What was on Bumper Ledge?
A small key.
Oh, I did not know.
You are lucky then. I was that close to getting that small key.
Ah, you should have done it.
Yeah, you should have done it so I could have won the race. Thanks a lot. No.
Yeah. Would have given you the lead there.
Easy. Yeah, at that point I was like, okay, whatever happens, I'm full clearing GT, especially with the Ice Palace big key on the
Oh
torch.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, no.
I was pleading to the gods, saying, "No, do not send me back to ice for the big key to GT, please."
Oh, yeah, that was. To be honest, I was very tempted to when I think I found the big key to GT before finding the second castle tower key. I was tempted to just mirror out and go straight up, but then I
Ooh.
realized, wait a minute, I need a second castle tower key, and the only time I'm ever going to be here is if I actually do it now. So
Yeah, I lucked out because I went full right first, but then when I found
Same
that
here.
first small castle tower key, I was like, "Okay, bounce over to the left, keep going. We'll find it. We'll
Yep.
find it."
You did.
Yeah. Full right feels like if you only have two keys, full right feels better than full left because of the way that you can get an additional key on the right side.
Yep.
But
Also,
that's how it is.
I'm gonna go ahead and flex a little bit, but Techno, you need to watch the restream back, especially my Ice Palace. Just cause.
Oh,
You're-
swordless.
Yeah, Swordless Ice Palace. That was a treat.
Yeah. Scruff's first sword was off with the boss, so
Yeah.
Yeah, my Ice Palace was decent. But I felt like I was losing time all over the place. But I did pull pedestal. Did you pull pedestal?
No, I was mean.
I win.
I just read it.
I win. I pulled pet. Blind.
Very nice. You
I might
deserve
not win in the race, but I'll win in the hearts of chat.
You did. You won the hearts of the chat.
Yeah, I completely faded Lost Woods at the start, so my Skullwoods was literally, okay, mirror in front of Skullwood's main entrance, and then do everything in Lost Woods. Go back.
Same. Yeah, I didn't go to the castle tower for the longest time though, so I didn't see that Thieves Town big until after I'd already visited. So I got Ether, went up and got the Thieves Town big, went inside and found the other stuff inside the escape sequence, including the gold sword, and then was like, let's do Mire and Desert first, then we'll finish up Thieves Town.
Yeah, makes sense. Right, in any case, GG was a good race, and of course, thanks
Yeah.
to the commentators and trackers and the restream for having us. And yeah, was nice.
Thank you both
Yeah.
for a very, very lovely race. You both did very well. And yeah, that was Potpourri. Not the most normal type of seed, but yeah, it's quite fun.
there's a reason why I was only on one season later. I'm just saying. Yeah. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. GG's to both of you again for sub 2 in that garbage, and thank you for allowing us to see your skills on the stream. And yep. I guess any final words you'd like to say about the siege or anything in general?
I'm better than Technolink. Woo!
He left. All right. Hey, very, very, very pleasant evening or afternoon.
Thank you both for coming. Thank you for allowing us to restream. Thank you, chat, for being here. I'm sure you all had a lovely time. And from me, from Captain 1977, from Speed Gaming, and everyone, thank you and good night, good day, good afternoon, wherever you are.